Coming up on News 2, many reps were on hand to celebrate the grand opening of the low-income $14.5 million Louis E. Brown Senior Villas. Highlights from the ceremony. 54 more employees at Juan Luis Hospital are Six Sigma certified. The hospital hosted a graduation ceremony on Wednesday. Plus, our latest Crimestoppers report and how you can help police solve some recent crimes and earn a reward in the process. Hello, welcome, and thanks for joining us on this edition of News 2. I'm Sandra Gumansing, topping our newscast. The grand opening for the Louis E. Brown Senior Villas was held today on the island of St. Croix. The newly built housing community includes 40 apartments specially designed to accommodate the needs of senior citizens. The $14.5 million development features 1- and 2-bedroom units. And NEWS2's Shanika Robinson has more details.
Today, the Virgin Islands Housing Authority and McCormick Baron Salazar celebrated the grand opening of the Louis E. Brown Senior Villas. 2 keys were distributed today during the grand opening ceremony of the housing community.
This housing community is a demonstration of the Virgin Islands Housing Authority commitment to building excellence in affordable housing and increasing housing opportunities for residents of the Virgin Islands.
The Louis E. Brown redevelopment efforts is the largest ever undertaken by the Virgin Islands Housing Authority. This model housing is a result of creative partnerships with the territory, HUD, and experienced developers.
We're so privileged to have been a part of this meaningful project, but it couldn't have been done without a team of dedicated and talented individuals.
The second phase of the new Louis E. Brown affordable housing community includes 40 apartments specially designed to accommodate the needs of seniors.
We have the great amenity. This is a fully energy efficient property. It comes with an elevator. We also have a beautiful decorated community room. We have social activities scheduled for the prospective residents. So again, this is a standard. This is the gold standard for the Caribbean.
The Louis E. Brown Villas public housing community was originally constructed in 1970. In 1989 and 1995, Hurricanes Hugo and Marilyn severely damaged the public community structure, and in 2009, the Virgin Islands Housing Authority demolished the damaged units in preparation for developing 244 new apartment homes for families and seniors, and today concluded the official opening of Phase 2.
I'm very proud indeed. I mean, it's a beautiful building. The second phase, I thought the first one was it, but this is just as beautiful, and the inside, I just took a tour. I want one myself.
Shanika Robinson, News 2.
The Louis E. Brown Senior Villas are accepting applications, and full occupancy is anticipated by the end of January 2014. GERS Administrator Austin Nibbs wishes to advise members that the GERS staff has been working with the Department of Finance to resolve the issue of reconciling and posting of the contributions and loan payment deduction files and missing notices of personnel action, or NOPAs, from the Division of Personnel. To date, GERS says deduction files through November 28 have been successfully posted. Members will be advised when subsequent files have been posted. GERS will continue to work with the Department of Finance, Division of Personnel, and autonomous agency staff to ensure that this situation does not recur. Police say on December 14th, a couple on St. Thomas were robbed of their belongings while visiting friends in Berg's home. The man and woman reported that 2 armed masked men approached them and ordered them to the ground. The suspects searched the victim's pockets and their vehicle. The male victim told police that while he and his girlfriend were being robbed, one of the suspects hit him in the head with his gun, causing a cut and bruises. The suspects took a Samsung Galaxy tablet, an iPod, a Trio Stealth, and 2 iPhones. The suspects were described as masked, wearing black shirt. One suspect had on long black pants, and the second suspect was wearing short jean pants. Crimestoppers empowers you to make your neighborhood safer by reporting information while remaining anonymous. According to Crimestoppers, to date, no tipster has ever been discovered due to a fault in the system anywhere. If you know something, say something, as law enforcement needs to know what you know. Now, as we celebrate the holiday season, some are not so fortunate. Police say over the past few weeks, burglaries have been committed across St. Croix, causing residents to postpone their celebrations due to the need to replace stolen items and repair damage to their homes. VIPD needs your help. If you see people in your neighborhood that you don't know, particularly when your neighbors aren't home. Call 911. Try to curtail or prevent these burglaries. Remember, it was your neighbor yesterday. It could be you today. Over on St. John on December 9th, about 2 a.m., police received a report that a man was assaulted and robbed by two unknown males in front of La Tapa in Cruz Bay. The victim indicated that he was approached by two Caucasian males that were about 5'9" and medium built. He was punched several times and his wallet was grabbed from his hand. Tell Crimestoppers what you know. Now, over on St. Thomas on December 4th at midnight, a man was walking along Comprinson's Gata. Police say when a black male approached him and demanded that he repay his debt. The victim was then struck in the face several times with a very hard object. He turned over his cell phone and $260. The suspect ran off in the direction of Simmons Alley. Crimestoppers says step up and be part of the solution by telling them what you know about these or any other crimes, or by calling 1-800-222-TIPS. You can also text USVI plus your message to crimes at 274637. All three of these methods will keep you anonymous. If your tip leads to the arrest or the recovery of stolen property, illegal drugs, or weapons, you will receive a cash reward to be paid according to your instructions. The minimum cash reward for the arrest of a robber is $900. Good news, 54 more employees at the Juan Luis Hospital are Six Sigma certified. The hospital hosted a graduation ceremony Wednesday for the promotees who joined more than 70 staff members already certified. And officials say having all the employees be Six Sigma designated is a benefit to the hospital.
I am so excited that the CEO, Dr. Griffith, had the vision to incorporate this program into the hospital model that will only make Louis a greater institution.
Most hospitals now are deploying Six Sigma within their processes. There are a number of processes involved in everything that is done at a hospital. So to ensure that your process is basically foolproof, that it's done a specific way and it's done that way all the time, ensuring that there are no flaws, there are no failures, will actually help to deliver better quality care to the people.
The cleared lot between the pool and the National Guard Armory on St. Thomas became the campsite for Scouts this past weekend. Tents set up neat as a pin around makeshift outdoor kitchen enabled nearly 20 Cub, Boy, and Venturing Scouts and their leaders to enjoy hands-on learning via a camping trip. It was made possible by the St. Thomas Swimming Association, whose board gave permission for the Scouts to camp on the lot adjacent to the pool facility. The weekend camping trip enabled Scouts to learn life lessons and environmental stewardship skills that can't be as easily taught in a classroom. Congratulations to the Boy Scouts. If you are planning to participate in some of the Crucian Christmas Carnival events, just a reminder, applications are available for the Carnival Foods, Arts and Crafts Fair, and that will be held on January 2nd, 2014, around the Eliza McBean Clock Tower in Frederiksted. Applications can be picked up at the Department of Tourism office on the pier, or you can contact Bradley Christian at 340-514-6884. Turning our attention overseas, the Senate is set to vote on the modest budget proposal that came out of a big bipartisan compromise. A 2-year spending plan that the House approved before leaving town last week will avoid the threat of another government shutdown and ease the effects of automatic budget cuts. Coim has the latest from Washington.
Lawmakers aren't saying it's a great deal, but enough appear ready to vote yes on the budget compromise.
This plan isn't perfect, but it's going to enable us to avoid a shutdown of the government.
The measure saves $85 billion over 10 years and rolls back some of the automatic federal spending cuts known as sequestration.
My favorite philosopher, Mick Jagger, said you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. And what we need right now is a budget.
Some of the budget savings will come from scaling back pensions for military retirees who are still working age. Many senators are vowing to restore those benefits.
So perhaps there's another opportunity to reverse this before it really goes into effect.
Military spouses like Lisa Velasquez have been working the halls of Congress to stop the pension cuts.
My husband went to war on the fact that he was promised that money in return.
The military retirement provision doesn't kick in for 2 years. The average retiree younger than 62 stands to lose $3,700 a year. Co-Im for CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Meanwhile, keeping our eye on the economy, Toys R Us announced big losses of more than $600 million in the third quarter. The toy store is gearing up for a holiday push. The company announced it will stay open 87 hours starting Saturday morning through 9 p.m. Christmas Eve to bring in last-minute shoppers. And today is the 6th annual free shipping day. About 900 stores are taking part and waiving their usual restrictions for the minimum orders that are promised in time for Christmas Eve. Last year and in 2011, online sales soared over $1 billion on free shipping day. This is the New York Stock Exchange with Scotiabank Stock Market Watch. The Dow, Nasdaq, S&P all up. The Dow 292, Nasdaq 46, S&P 29. Coming up on News 2, more upcoming Christmas events to mark on your Christmas calendar. Plus, here's a Christmas greeting from one of our Virgin Islanders serving overseas. We'll be right back.
I'm Staff Sergeant Carl Jason Erlin, and this happy holiday greeting goes out to my mother, Camilla Erlin, St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands, coming all the way from 1st Armored Brigade Combat Team, Camp Casey, 2ID. Hey, happy holidays, Ma, to you and everybody else. I love y'all, miss y'all, can't wait to see y'all when I get back.
And Christmas came early for the Boys and Girls Club at Oswald Harris Court, St. Thomas. Santa delivered gifts to 46 grade and high school students during a holiday party on Tuesday afternoon. The presents were donated by members of the Rotary Club of St. Thomas, as well as the public, who donated gifts in drop-off sites at the Bluebirds Castle Hotel and the Guardian Insurance office located at Tutu Park Mall. Chris and Mary Carr of Seabrook, Texas, gave a monetary donation sufficient to purchase 18 bicycles and helmets. The Rotary Club of St. Thomas members, including Santa, will be delivering some toys to the Nana Baby Children's Home on Friday. We'll get your taste buds ready for a once-a-year treat. Armstrongs Ice Cream is having their Guava Berry Day this Sunday, December 22nd. Preparations are underway to make the ice cream that's only available at Christmas. It's the 17th year the family has hosted the event that has everyone asking for more.
As Christmas came around, I wanted the ice cream to be part of Crucian Festival Christmas season. And what better way than guava berry?
They can also get some roast pork. There's sauce and potato salad, also pigtail sauce and dumpling. There's fried pot fish, there's salmon balls, and all the other trimmings that go with that, curry chicken also.
It's a once a year event. We do it one time a year. Whenever we do it, folks always say, you need to do this again. Well, unfortunately, they have to wait a year. And guava berry ice cream is something you can't get any other place other than right here in the Virgin Islands.
Wish I wasn't St. Croix for that. Innovative companies, just a reminder, are proud to announce the 2nd annual Toy Drive. This year's event will benefit the Early Head Start program at St. Croix Lutheran Church of the Virgin Islands and the Family Resource Center of St. Thomas St. John. You can donate a toy valued at $10 or more for a child in need, and then you can receive some savings as much as $50 off any wireless device. At Innovative, you can stop in for more information. Ready for an old-time Christian Christmas? There are 4 evenings to enjoy the splendor of Estate Wim Museum dressed up for Christmas. You can bring the entire family, elders, and children to reconnect with treasured tradition. On Wednesday, the 18th, to Saturday the 21st from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. nightly. Admission is free, but donations are of course welcome. You can enjoy music of the season, candlelight classical concerts, the Copenhagen Chamber Ensemble that was founded in 1978 and consists of 3 old friends from the Copenhagen Choir School who have widely diverse careers as polished violinists and cellists from northern Sweden. While they are bringing back some tradition, 5 to 13-year-olds will be greeted by Santa Claus, who will be presenting juice and goodies at the Christiansted Bandstand from 4 to 7 p.m. on December 21st. The Virgin Islands Fire Department will be providing the transportation for Mr. Claus to visit Christiansted. And then there will be some face painting, Elena Christian and St. Mary's Quadrille dancers. Santa Claus is expected in Christiansted around 5 p.m. Well, meanwhile, are you on Santa's naughty or nice list? Well, Stars Nightclub is where you can party on Christmas Eve with Santa, dance to the music from DJ Cypher, DJ A-Train, DJ JCO, VH1's Master of the Mix winner, and over $1,000 worth of prizes will be given away. Again, that is on Christmas Eve at Stars from 10 p.m. Be sure to stick around. Your News 2 AccuWeather forecast comes your way next.